What's up, guys? We're back again with a level 16 Mega Knight deck that feels like cheating in Clash Royale. No matter what situation that your opponent's throwing you in, you can adapt and overcome it. If your opponent's going to go in for a lot of bridge spam and you already cycled your Mega Knight, you can drop a bigger, beefier level 16 one to crush their entire push. If you have a bad card cycle and you have to cycle your Electro Wizard or your Hunter and then your opponent balloons or Lava Hounds in the other side, you can just cycle a mirrored Hunter to melt their push even faster. If your opponent defeats your Royal Hogs with a building or a Dark Prince, you can cycle up a mirrored Royal Hogs in the other side without any counter in sight. Or if your opponent sees your Fisherman cycled and they feel like they can go in with their win condition, they'll be catching a gigantic loss while the Fisherman catches you the win. Activating King Tower, allowing you to defend every single one of their next pushes incredibly easily. And if you need to finish off the game fast with direct damage, Mirror Fireball has got you covered. It'll make your opponent furious because it does more damage than a rocket. The player DJ is playing this exact deck without any champions at 323 in the world, over 7,900 trophies, beating the best players in the game. So let's go jump straight into some matches and assert dominance with level 16 Mega Knight. A whole lot of love to everyone that's using creator code SirTag to support the channel. All right, so jumping into this one, this guy's got a clan named Right, but he's cycling stuff in the left. How does that work? Well, actually, isn't that the right side for him? It's not the right side because he was hoping that he would have it, you know, to go and counter the Royal Hogs. So that's a really good start. Ooh, the Dark Prince didn't charge on my tower too. I think I'm getting extraordinarily lucky. The Fisherman is going to go yoink and delete the Hunter too. Wow. At literally 0 HP, he perfects this craft and finishes it off. That's insane because I can Fireball with my Elixir advantage and continue to get damage with the Electro Wizard. I'm very happy with how this game has started off. Like, currently up 2,000 damage because of the versatility that Electro Wizard and Fisherman and Mirror allow me in this deck. Okay, so it's looking like it will likely be the deck that we hate playing against. Royal Hogs, giant skeletons everywhere. But guess what, man? I've got Mega Knight. I've got Mirror Fireball. I probably have a very good matchup here. No, you don't have the deck I thought you did. Okay, so I'm going to wait a couple seconds, and then I'm going to zap on top of all the skeletons that are accumulating here. This is not great, but it is what it is. Sometimes life throws you curveballs, and you have to adapt. I'm going to go in for Royal Hogs. Oh, Mega Knight, you had one job. You were leaping in the air. And then the Fisherman's like, yo, Jake, I don't care. I'm destroying your dreams. You can jump and shoot for the stars, but I'm going to pull you back to reality. And, you know, he grounded me. He ended up pounding the Mega Knight, and I wasn't able to get as much damage as I wanted. But one thing that Clash Royale has taught me is mirrored up cards are brutal for opponents to deal with. Already the guy is saying good game. I don't know if he's thinking that he's going to win off of the counter push or if he's like, Jake, that's too much damage for me to deal with. I'm screwed. Probably, you know, the latter. I don't think he's very happy with Royal Hogs just doing destructive damage like that. I want to go for Hunter on Hunter because I think that it's better for me since the Electro Wizard is going to be really, really good against Graveyard, and maybe my Hunter is able to do damage to the giant skeleton. That's what I'm hoping for. I don't know if that's going to work out, though. Okay, he would 100% yoink, but maybe I can Fireball here and then stop it and blow it back a little bit, and then Electro Wizard afterward, and then maybe go in for a Mega Knight. Yeah, I think the Mega Knight's going to save the day. Don't do it to me right now. Don't do it to me. There's no way that like 3 Graveyard Skeletons are going to ruin this game. That was so scary for a second. With 30 seconds remaining, we know that the Mega Knight's going to die, so I don't get anything from that. I'm hoping he has to Fireball on the Royal Hogs, so then I can go for mirrored Royal Hogs and win. Please Fireball it. Please Fireball and arrows. No, 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 no. If you have enough Elixir for a Graveyard, I'm going to lose. Wait, level 16 Royal Hogs are going to keep him on his side of the map for the rest of the game, right? No way. No way. He went in for a rambunctious Fireball last second. And you know what, dude? We're going to have seconds on the skeletons. You're not able to cross the river. You shall not pass. And we walk away with a very dominant display on defense at the end. Very fun game, as you guys can see. If you play against someone that also has Royal Hogs, you're 100% going to win. But maybe if they can get directly on top of your tower with Graveyard, it might be a bit of a different story. Still able to win, though. That's the power of the Mirror Royal Hogs. After the win, we're 8,000 in the world and above 7,000 trophies. All right, we got another game against Jose Luis. What is up, dude? I'm just going to zap on the tower and we'll see what this guy's going to do. Usually it's giant Graveyard when he plays this, so yeah, we'll see if that's going to be the case. I am very used to him running a giant Graveyard deck. I think the Hunter is going to be able to kill that. He's going to arrows. I got to go for a Fisherman. I don't like this, but I can't let the Dark Prince charge onto my tower, so I dropped the Fisherman as far away from the Dark Prince before it was able to charge. Okay, He's going to have minions, so it's definitely Giant Graveyard. We already know this now. We've realized what you are, you monster. I could E-Wiz on the minions, but if you do that, then the E-Wiz is going to get damage from the minions that it would be more than it would if you drop it far away. So you don't necessarily want the spawn damage of the E-Wiz always. You can stop the melee cards from locking onto you, so don't drop your E-Wiz in a bad spot, basically is what I'm trying to say. I'm going to Mega Knight here. I wish I had waited a split second so then the Archer Queen would, you know, pop the ability and give me more elixir. But I can't because we don't know what our homie's going to do here. Is he going to have Fisherman? No, he's going to have Giant. Well, the Dark Prince is out of cycle, so I can go in for Royal Hogs, and then you won't have elixir for your Giant Graveyard because you're going to have to defend this. Oh, please, please, please. Every one of the skeletons. Not all of them, but pretty good for us. I'll take that trade. And then I can activate King Tower here with the Giant. I think it's going to work out. I hope that the Giant just gets one hit. Please, Mega Knight, don't hit it. Please don't hit it. Nice! That was so good. If the Mega Knight got one more hit on the Giant, I wouldn't have been able to activate King Tower. But now my defenses against Giant Graveyard are just going to be awesome. That was really well calculated on our end. We vibe with it. Maybe I can go for an Electro Wizard when he goes in for Giant Graveyard to clean up all the Graveyard Skeletons and then go in for a Hunter on top of it and just melt it. We can also Mirror Fireball to kill the Archer Queen, which is a lot of elixir. I think it's probably not worth it, but I really want to at the same time. I have Mega Knight for that reason, right? I think we're chilling. I think we vibing. I think we're doing good out here. So I'm going to go in for Archer Queen counter with the Mega Knight because he's going to go and click the ability. I need to make sure that we're protecting it. Oh my gosh, he's going to click the ability right into the Mega Knight splash damage. Well, I didn't know you had the ability to do that, but you know, Giant Graveyard players are very adventurous sirs. He's going to have Dark Prince in cycle, so I'm hoping that I can go for a Fireball on top of the Dark Prince shield as well when we hit the minions. I love making predictions like that. It's just unbelievably satisfying. And I think that the Mega Knight's going to jump onto the tower. If I went in for a zap, I would have gotten it for sure, but we still got it anyway. So I'm going to go in for a Hunter in the back. And if he goes Giant Graveyard on the other side, like he likely will, we just mirror up the Hunter. And then we can go in for the Electro Wizard on top of the Graveyard Skeleton. So that's going to be fine for us. He's not back to Skeleton Army, so he has to go Dark Prince. So we'll make a prediction with the Fisherman and try to go and yoink it. He's going to Snowball, and we should be able to pull the Dark Prince. So I think I win this game. Let's go! Making those predictions is incredibly important, and knowing what your opponent has to do because of their card cycle, that allows you to make sure that your predictions are likely going to be accurate. You don't want to just make random plays and hope they work out. You need to know your opponent's card cycle so you know what their answers are and their only plays available. When you do that, you're just going to be a lot more successful and you'll win way more games. Knowing my opponent only had Dark Prince and Skeleton Army for the Royal Hogs allowed me to save my Zap for the Skeleton Army and Fisherman to pull the Dark Prince. And that allowed us to pull out a super easy win. After that W, now we're 7,000 in the world. All right, we got a game against Mr. Pin. So I feel like if you have any way of stopping these Royal Hogs and we cycle them at the start, it's a bad decision. But there's that chance that you don't have a building, a Mega Knight, or the Dark Prince in cycle, and we get a lot of damage. Or maybe it's completely calculated and we bait out way too much elixir because you're so concentrated on fully stopping it that the Mega Knight gives us massive value. So even though that was a dumb decision for us, it worked out because Mega Knight saved our butt. It's kind of nasty how that works. He could try to activate King Tower if he's got some small 1 elixir cost cycle cards for the Mega Knight, but fortunately he's going to end up having Pekka, or maybe unfortunately for me. I want to go for a Hunter because it full counters the Pekka for a good elixir trade. I mean, I'm only spending 4 elixir here, and then the Hunter is going to shoot up close and personal, and the Pekka does not one-tap. So that's the really important thing about it. If you guys know these interactions, you're going to spend less elixir, and you're going to be successful in the end. Yo, he's not ready. He's definitely not ready for this. Oh, but I think we're going to pull the wrong thing. Oh, no, it's definitely going to go and pull the barb. Please go and retarget. No! I thought the Barbarian was going to die faster, so then it would hit the Ram Rider instead and turn around. But the Fisherman just whiffed. That was brutal. That was unfortunate. I'm going to go for Royal Hogs here because we're going to be able to pull the Bandit, which is decent for us. But the Dark Prince, combined with him having Mother Witch here, is a difficulty that we were not necessarily expecting. I need to make sure that I'm going opposite lane of our opponent, which is a huge check for us. And then the other check mark that we fulfilled is, you know, we're up tower damage. So despite our opponent having Pekka Dark Prince, I think we might be able to win with Mega Knight Royal Hogs. He's going to Ram Rider as well, and he's going directly into a Fisherman and also a Hunter. It's 100% better for us to go for a Fisher Boy because we want to save the Hunter for the Pekka because that's our highest damage per second card in our deck. Just something that you guys got to figure out, like, what is your win condition? What do you want to do? And now if I cycle my Fisherman and I cycle my Hunter, I can always mirror up another Hunter. And that's exactly what my game plan was, right? I don't think you're able to spam in the other side because if you go and cycle your Dark Prince right into a Mega Knight, I mean, that's not a good trade for you at all. Let's go, baby. Super nice fireball value, too, because we can hit the Electro Wizard and the Pekka. Yo, it just got deleted. I love the fact that Hunter is just criminally underrated because people don't know the interaction since they haven't played against it so much. And then the Hunter just kills everything. And they're like, wait, where'd my units go? They got sent to the Shadow Realm. Okay, the Electro Wizard on the Electro Wizard action is quite good because we have our tower helping out. So it's not that bad for me. And then I can just keep subtly cycling Hunters in the back. I don't know if you can do that. Are you allowed to cycle your Pekka there? Can we go in for a Mega Knight on the other side, or is that stupid? I'm really wondering right now. Yeah, I'm going to go Mega Knight. I'm going to Royal Hogs because, I mean, your Dark Prince is out of cycle and your Pekka is out of cycle. What are you planning on doing, my dude? What's going on in your big brain? Yo, that Mega Knight is not giving us as much value as I was hoping for at all. But it's still good since we can cycle back to a Hunter for the right-hand side. This guy is playing a lot better. I guess as we push higher and higher trophies, people are going to come up with defenses that I wasn't expecting. No credit to our opponent here. But at the same time, he's not expecting Mr. Mega Knight to come down. That's going to give him a huge frown when the Rare Matter gets like literally nothing from that. Oh, it's still got a charge. Never mind. I thought it was going to give me a huge frown. All right, we'll Royal Hogs, and then hopefully he fireballs, and then we go for mirrored Royal Hogs, and then we just ruin the game for him. That's what I'm aiming for. He goes Dark Prince, and I can't necessarily get that either. We're still doing a ridiculous amount of damage because, as you guys can see, Royal Hogs are one of the best win conditions in Clash Royale right now. I'm going to go in for a mirrored up Hunter, and I think that the Mega Knight just wouldn't have been the right play for us because it wouldn't have, you know, come down in time. It would have cost too much elixir. He also fireballed. No way you're going to defend this. If you Dark Prince, we go for a Fisherman, we pull it, and you lose the game. Oh, he went for an Electro Wizard. He knew what I was thinking. Oh, we still pulled the Electro Wizard. Never mind. That worked really well. Oh, my gosh. Because we can fireball that. And then he has to go in for, like, a Ram Rider. But if you go in for a Ram Rider, we can Electro Wizard or we can go in for a Hunter. I think he's predicting it. Oh, yeah, he did. But he missed it. So that's why I dropped it up a little bit higher. I was like, I think he's going to do that. I would do that. And then if, you know, your opponent's good, they're probably going to do the play that you would do. Wait, I can go in for one of these where I go in for a Fireball Mirror and I just win. This is dumb. This just should straight up be illegal. That's rocket damage just because of Mirror. The adaptability that you can get with this deck against good players is just incredibly clutch. And after that win, we pushed up quite a bit, and now we're sitting pretty at 6,000 in the world. It's unbelievably satisfying beating a good Pekka player when you have Mega Knight and when they have Fireball and Dark Prince for your Royal Hogs and you still find a way through. It just speaks to the power of this deck, and I've been loving it. Got a Clan of Legends, and hopefully we can triumph over the Ultimate One. With the star in his name and also him proclaiming that he's the best with his all caps name, I just, you know, want to go for a zap on the tower. Maybe see if we can initiate a response from our opponent. And then if it doesn't, I could mirror zap on the tower for even more damage. Yo, it's basically a fireball on you. You have to respond to that. All right, cool. So whenever I see someone cycle a Fly Machine in the back and having the reluctancy of cycling, I think it might be a Golem deck or a Lava Hound deck. In either situation, it's extremely important that I go Royal Hogs here. And I could Fireball on this. I think it's worth it because maybe the Electro Wizard is able to give us a couple extra touches on the tower. Yeah, I think it's good because I don't have to respond to the Barbarians counter pushing either. And I've got Mirror Hunter. So what I can do is I go for the Hunter in the back on the Lava Hound. And then I mirror up the second one on top of all the supporting stuff. So let's say like the Hunter's coming at him and the Lava Hound's here. He then goes in for like a Flying Machine or a Baby Dragon, right? And then I get real creative and I go in for my Hunter on top of that. It's not actually that creative. It's just a stupid broken play that Mirror allows. But I want it to work so bad. Oh my gosh. It's going to be beautiful. I will be able to delete the Flying Machine. I'll be able to go for an Electro Wizard on top of the Inferno Dragon. And as you guys can see, that is why Mirror is unfair. The adaptability that it offers, especially on ladder, when there are so many weird decks that your opponent can throw at you, you just make them throw hands. And then they're like, dude, I'm down so bad that I don't know what to do anymore. Like, he's going to have to go Barbarians, right? And we Fireball on them because we know that he has them in cycle, and that's his only counter besides maybe Tombstone that he hasn't shown. Okay, yeah, he's got Tombstone. So we can zap on top of the Tombstone skeletons immediately. Oh, he's going to have Skeleton Dragons. I should Fireball on those, but I don't want to. That's the thing, because I know that he's going to have to go Barbarian Surround on top of the Mega Knight, and then we can Fireball on them and then just, you know, get the Mega Knight to jump onto the tower. Or I guess you can go for an Inferno Dragon and just eat the damage. Okay, yeah, that's not too good on his end because I can Mega Knight here and then I can counter the Inferno Dragon with Electro Wizard. He has no way of stopping that. like literally nothing, because we haven't seen him have Fireball. So then he has to deal with another Mega Knight coming at him. We can Fireball on the flying machine. If he minors, it's just really bad because it's on our side of the map. And we're just making him look bad because he doesn't have good answers to us in his entire deck. And then the Mega Knight that's level 16 and overpowered is going to jump on his tower. With 22 seconds remaining, he's done 500 damage to my tower. This guy's like, you know, top 5,000 in the world. A really good Lava Hound player. We just destroyed him. That's what Mirror Hunter does, and that's why I love this deck. I can go and delete the flying machine here just for fun. Like, this is just memeing around at that point. One shot. So unfair. He's tickling my tower with the Lava Hound, and that's all the damage he got. And we'll see where we ended up after this game, but man, I've been loving this deck way too much, and we haven't even lost a game today. We've just been on a massive win streak. That's beautiful. 5,700 in the world. Our opponent probably is going to be playing a little bit safe since it is the end of the season, and everyone does not want to lose. 7,100 trophies. He's going to be a better player than everyone else that we played against, so we'll see what he decides to do. Usually when I'm running a Mega Knight deck, I feel very comfortable cycling my Hunter at the back since I have a huge source of damage with the Mega Knight, Electro Wizard, and the King Tower activation with my disposable Fisherman. I think that's an okay strategy to go and yoink, eat, and delete. I'm gonna Mega Knight in the back and then probably activate King Tower if he goes in for like a Giant or a Goblin Giant on the other side, and then Electro Wizard here. Yeah, Giant Skeleton, that's not a vibe. I hate that card so much. I think I got to go and pull that off to the side and then go for an Electro Wizard so then we can reset the Sparky and then have the King Tower not get activated right now. I want to in the future, but that's like an aspirational play right now. Giant Skeleton in my face, that's something that's a big problem. And I don't want to make a giant mistake against that thing because then my tower goes kaboom. If I go Royal Hogs, that's a huge elixir investment. I think I need to go in for an Electro Wizard here to stop this, and I don't even know if it dies. Don't even know if it dies, guys. Oh my gosh, that's gonna die and it's not gonna hit my tower, right? There's no way, there's no way, there's no way, there's no way. Let's go! Inches away from devastation. I cannot believe that we're just like manifesting the no damage zone, and we said, not today, brother. Okay, so I guess he's gonna Sparky here, and I need to go Mega Knight, which isn't optimal, but I guess I can go opposite lane with Royal Hogs right now, because he's not gonna have Skeleton Army, he's not gonna have his best answers with the Sparky too, so I think we're fine. I mean, there's no way he has any answer after going Giant Skeleton and Sparky in single elixir. He's just letting this tower get roasted. He's expecting to all-in me and make it work. I need to defend this. I am literally getting infinite damage with the Royal Hogs on the right-hand side. This guy is spraying and praying, and he is just not doing anything. Literally not doing anything right now. What is up with that? Yo, I think we chilling out here. Maybe that wasn't good. Maybe I should have hunted. Oh my gosh, please Giant Skeleton. I don't like having this terrible game. It's a dangerous zone to see the Giant Skeleton near your tower. Oh my gosh, he's got Electric Giant too. I was ready to say we won, but now this is a lot more fun with our opponent spamming E-Giants everywhere too. Dude, why do you even have room for that? You have a Giant Skeleton and a Sparky. Are you just out here with only 6 and 7 elixir cost cards in your deck? Is that how you operate? My goodness. How'd you fit a Goblin Barrel in there too? You have like 7 different win conditions, man. What the heck? All right, we need to go Hunter, and then I think I need to Electro Wizard afterward. But the Giant Skeleton's going to reach my tower, and that's going to probably kill me. I mean, maybe we can stop this, though. No, we're fine. We're chilling. Even though the Giant Skeleton would explode and lose me the game, I think we're okay. The Sparky's not able to hit. We had the Zapping Q, and this guy had nothing to do. That's hilarious that he had so many 1 HP cards on my tower ready to destroy me. We walk away with a win regardless, and that puts us at 4,000 in the world. We climbed up a ton of trophies today, and it was so fun. Like, subscribe for more daily videos, and have an amazing rest of your day.